you can watch all kinds of, like when you will be, you can here in campaigns, you can actually, like when we don't have any contacts yet, if you have contacts already, you can actually import them, right? If you have contacts from like in some other autoresponder and it's giving you a hard time and you're not satisfied with it, you can import contacts. Let me show you. So here you can import, or maybe you have contacts in Excel sheet, right? So you can do that as well. But if you don't have any contacts, don't worry. We will build that list thanks to our free training. That's going to be a lead magnet that people will be signing up for. And then when you will have contacts, you can send them campaigns, right? You come to campaigns and you create your first campaign and you name it, right? My first campaign. Go next. And here you can choose like who do you want to send it to. And right, so when you will be sending it to this list, or maybe you want to do some update just to your customers. All right, so you choose and then you go to next. Okay, we don't have any contacts there, so we'll choose this one. And ActiveCampaign gives you templates, right? And when after you create your first campaign, you will actually can use like past campaigns and use that, right? Or you can, if you want to. And what I like is to use simple simple campaigns, just without too much of graphics or things like that, because that can go to spam sometimes. I sometimes add like one picture or something, but I try to keep it simple. So if you want to use simple campaign, then you can go to past campaigns and you will actually have the templates from our automations that we have just built, right? So you can choose like this one and so make sure that your domain is verified, right? So you want to send that verification email if something like that shows up. And then you can basically just, delete the text that is there and just write it here, put your name and write something to your list, right? You can create some value campaign, you add some value to your list, you do some update, or maybe you set up some new training or things like that, okay? And then you want to, it's the same process as we were creating that automation. It's just campaign, right? It will not be sending automatically. It will get sent when you set it up. And then you want to go to next. And make sure that you have that physical mailing address. It's required by law, and verify your domain, and then you will be able to send your campaign. But in the beginning, if you don't have any context, don't worry about it. Okay, so I know that this may seem technical and it may seem overwhelming in the beginning, so take it just one step at a time. If you feel overwhelmed, take a walk outside or something, and but it will be simple. Like after you create your first automation, send couple campaigns, you will do it on autopilot. It will be easy for you. And these automations may seem complicated, but remember, you set it up once and it will be sending automatically, right? You just need to set it up once. And then if you want to, you can edit it in the future. If you want to experiment and find out if if you can write something that converts better. And last thing I wanted to mention is in this free training follow-up sequence, we are using like scarcity to overcome that procrastination tendency that people have, right? So we're basically, telling people that the training will be gone, and they have like, a couple hours, like we go from like 2 days, 24 hours, 12 hours, and like last call 60 minutes left. And I've tried sending these campaigns without it, and it was just not working as well. As you can see, the scarcity and these last calls, all the biggest brands are using it everywhere simply because it works. People tend to procrastinate, and then they miss out on maybe the great solution that you can offer them. So we want to overcome that procrastination so we can actually help those people achieve the result that our program offers. Okay, so yeah, thanks for jumping in on this lesson. I know this week has been really techy, and but if you come this far, then I'm really proud of you, because you accomplished things that most people can't even imagine. And most people never collect like any contact list, and never set up email automation, so you come really far. So yeah, thanks for jumping in, and I will see you on the next lesson.